Hello, and welcome to Combat Mission Battle for Normandy for the 11th Canadian turn. This turn, you start taking a few casualties from these Germans in the field. They may be out in the open, but they still have a hell of a lot of automatic weapons to keep your heads down. You take a few embarrassing misses from their Panzerschreck, but not a whole lot changes. Your south is under a bit of pressure, but your center's doing pretty okay. You have some contacts kind of almost enveloping you now. They're forming a little crescent around the town. But nothing dramatic so far this turn. Good amount of tracers exchange this turn. They're mostly coming from the Germans towards you, keeping your men in the houses down. Just the ones that hadn't been firing before get in on the action now. Spot some more movement up north. So I'll get in and give you a closer look. So you do take a few casualties in this section. It's just in specifically this detachment up on the roof. And based on the bullet impacts I'm seeing, you don't see any tracers, but I'm pretty sure it came from this direction. So you take one at the start of the turn, and then I think one later on, yeah. Although that one looks like it came from the field. So 2 casualties and 3rd section A detachment, leaving just the marksman. And the only other casualty you can see this turn is just your Sten guns wiping out one of those Germans they pinned earlier. So just in terms of Germans you can see this turn, you shoot at these guys running through the field, Fallschirmjägers with rifles. You see one more moving in the background. So some paratroopers definitely moving into the town now, despite the rude welcome you gave them the last turn. There's another man there. In the north you can see these guys who are just regular German riflemen. Nothing very special about these guys. Enjoying the flowers. Yes. This is the one German you can see in the tree line over here. He's probably the one that caused the casualty at the start of the turn to your detachment in the 2nd story of the house, because that's the direction the tracers are coming from. So you have what looks like a heavy MG42 with a Fallschirmjäger on it here. And these are the ones you can see in the field. So here you have one with the Panzerschreck who's pulled out his pistol, so he might be out of ammo. One with the rifle. 3 tally marks for your sniper's rifle. Another German with a rifle. Another dead sniper. Looks like he had the MG42. And this guy might have an MP40. And down here, 2 more with rifle. Well, 1 more for rifle and 1 more from the MG. So I think that should cover the Germans you can see, which was asked for last turn, but I didn't get around to. So hopefully that covers it. I think that should be everything, so I'll just do a click through here of your units. Your Stone Cold Sniper, he's got lots of that 303. 3rd section, down to just their marksman, but you've seen how efficient that can be. I don't, it says they're out of 9mm, but I guess these guys must have been carrying all of it. Your other section, again, all about that 303. Your Piat, rifle, SMG, pinned, fire likely coming from this direction. More Bren guns. Everybody doing okay for ammo. I'm just kind of eyeballing that in my corner. Also, these teams who are set to hide aren't being unhidden, because that's a specific order you have to give. If they're sitting still and they're on a hide order, they won't come off the hide order unless you move them or you manually take it off. So that's something to think about. Interesting spot here. I'm actually just going to go down and take a look at that. So this is how you're spotting these guys. That's from this house over here. So that's 1st section A detachment. They can see out to the Germans sniffing roses in the field. But other than that, I think that should be everything. So if I've missed anything, let me know in the thread. But other than that, I will see you next time.